What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Spanko, and today I'm here to give you guys my honest thoughts of ghosts from the past. Now, I'm gonna get right into the video. I'm not gonna make this video super long, but before we get into the video...
Oh my god! What is that?
Well, maybe it's just because you're ugly.
Yeah, I don't understand. We need to get that number up. Guys, we just hit 4,000 subscribers not too long ago. The goal is 5,000. Let's get to 5,000. Alright, now, on to the video. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Ghosts of the Past. I think the set is a bad set, especially if you're hunting for the ghost rares. And let me tell you guys why I think that is. Okay, so 5 ghost rares were announced for the Ghosts from the Past set, and they were officially revealed in a video that Konami TCG released today. If you guys haven't seen the video, I pretty much chopped it up, and I'm going to show you guys what the 5 ghost rares are.
It's time to look at the titular ghosts. First up is the Dark Magician. You might also be able to get your hands on a ghost rare copy of Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, fresh off the Forbidden List, with revised text and brand new variant artwork, and ready to jump back into your extra deck. It's the Link 4 Cybers monster, Firewall Dragon. Next up, Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Finally, it's Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon.
Okay, so I watched the video, and after seeing that, I was kind of like, what is this set, man? Like, what is going on? I actually tweeted about it, and I put it on Twitter, and I was like, man, this sucks. And let me tell you guys why I think this set, or the ghosts in this set, I should say, at least suck. Now, Dark Magician, okay, at least it's a collectible card. It's a Dark Magician. I will give it that. I'm not going to be against that. That makes perfect sense. The Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, I understand the OCG had that, and I understand people were like, oh, we should get that into TCG, and then Konami TCG was like, okay, fine, we'll give it to you. So those two I can kind of understand. I still don't agree with the Blue Eyes Alternative, but I can kind of understand. Firewall, yes, it came off the ban list, but it's not going to see play. Let's be honest, with the new Irada, it's not that good. Crystal Wing has just been outclassed by Borreload Savage Dragon in today's metagame, and BLS Link was already difficult enough to get, and they printed it in a higher rarity. So that's what doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't add up in my brain, where they put 3 ghost rares essentially in this set that have no relevance to the game right now as it is. Now, you can argue that Firewall, yes, it came off the ban list, so I guess that's relevant, but again, it's not really going to see play. I guess it gave it the alternate artwork as well, but again, not relevant. Like, if you're buying this set to hunt for the ghost rares, these are not the ghost rares you're going to want to get. Now, I do want to say, when the Winged Dragon of Ra got printed as a ghost rare, that's a collectible piece, I understand it, and that's why I'm saying the Dark Magician in this set is understandable. But it doesn't make sense to me. You're giving us a Ghost Crystal Wing when Borreload Savage Dragon is just a better card. It's just outclasses the Crystal Wing. So why not give us Borreload Savage as a Ghost Rare at least? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I know this might not make sense to the average person, and they might be like, oh, Crystal Wing is a Ghost Ring, cool, I can play it in my Wind Witch deck. Like, I get it, okay, like, it's a cool card, but I mean, it doesn't make sense for you to chase after this set for cards like this. The Dark Magician is the only one I can see and I can agree with, to be honest with you, that's going to go up in value over time. To be honest, it's going to be expensive right out the bat, and then it's also going to get more expensive as time goes on. Obviously, it's a Dark Magician. It's one of the most collectible cards in the game. So I understand that, but it just doesn't make sense to me. The BLS Link was already so difficult to get your hands on. People wanted a reprint, and they gave it to us as a ghost rare, as a more difficult rarity to get. Now, I'm not talking about the entire set as a whole. Obviously, the set has the new Sun Avalon cards and some new cards in it. I'm not trying to say the set entirely is bad. I'm talking about the ghost rares specifically, and because those are supposed to be the chase cards. And when the chase cards, to be completely honest with you, are not that good or not that special, I just find it hard to want to purchase a set like this, you know what I mean? Get the singles instead. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, get the singles instead. Why would you pay to pull something that's just not really gonna be that value? Like, it's hard to say, because it'll be valuable in terms of money because it's a ghost rare at the end of the day. But the cards itself, like, I just don't want people to go nuts, and I don't want people to be like, oh my god, this is such a sick set because there's ghost rares in it. Oh my god, like, we have to get Ghosts from the Past because there's ghost rares in it. Like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, you know, like, okay, for example, Ultimate Rares are my favorite rarity. But that doesn't mean I'm going to pick up random alties from a long time ago that have no relevance. Like, how many alties, if you guys go to your locals and go to their $1 binder, you'll find a bunch of old alties that have no relevance to this game. I just don't want Konami to think they can print anything in a ghost rare or an ultimate rare and people are going to be like, oh my god, this is amazing, it's an ultimate rare, it's a ghost rare. Because, like, that's the, like, okay, if I'm going to be honest, I think what the community is going to do is they're going to go hype, and they're going to get super hype about this just to fit in. And I don't mean to call anyone out, but they're going to get hype about this just to fit in with the crowd. And then in a month, in 2 months after the set's released, people are going to forget about it because nobody cares. Because realistically, deep down, if you guys think right now that you're hyped for the set, deep down think about it and tell me if you guys are really, really hyped for this. So I don't know, that's just the way I view it. Now let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, but in my opinion, it's a very lackluster set in terms of the ghost stories at least. I feel like Konami could have done better. I just don't want Konami to start thinking they can just give us anything and we're gonna go with it. Because realistically, Konami's been doing a really good job recently with giving players and giving the community back what they're actually asking for, right? And so I don't want something like this to happen where a trend starts appearing where Konami thinks they can just print anything as a ghost rare and ultimate rare because we don't get those in regular sets anymore. I just don't want them to think that they can just print anything and then we'll be like, oh my god, yes, we want it. We want to buy all of it, right? So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. I just don't want anyone giving Konami props for this set because I'm just not impressed. I'm going to be honest. I'm just not impressed. I know you guys probably might be sitting there thinking, why do I care what you think, Spanko? I just want to open you guys' mind to like the idea of, hey, we shouldn't just accept everything Konami gives us. We shouldn't just be like, oh my god, this is hype because it's a ghost rare. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to give you examples just to end this video off of what they could have put instead. I'll agree with the Dark Magician, and I'll even agree with the Blue Eyes alternative, which, to be honest, I personally don't agree with, but I understand why it's in that set. Okay, Dark Magician Girl. Why is that not a ghost rare in this? Now, you guys might be thinking, oh, in the future they'll give us Dark Magician Girl. It's like, okay, but they gave us Raw, and they still haven't given us Slifer or Obelisk yet. How long in the future are we going to have to wait? So, Dark Magician Girl should have been this. BLS should not have been in there. The Crystal Wing should have been Borderlord Savage Dragon. If you want to give us something relevant, it should have just been Savage Dragon. It just outclasses Crystal Wing as a whole. So just, these cards are not relevant. And to be completely honest with you, I thought they would at least give us Obelisk or Slifer in this. Because we got Raw, so we should be getting Slifer, and we should be getting Obelisk. Unless they plan on doing like another Legendary Duelist set, but it's about Yugi, and then they put the Slifer in that, and then they do one with Kaiba, and they do Obelisk in that. That could be a possibility as well, but I don't know. I'm just not impressed. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I know this was a shorter video, but I just really want to put this out there because I'm just not impressed with this, to be completely honest with you, and I don't want people to fake be impressed with this. Because Konami won't see it as fake be impressed. Konami will see it as, oh, we should continue doing this, and I don't agree with that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's really all I gotta say, and with that, Spanko signing out. Peace.